Hello everybody, welcome back to Wizard of Mode Games. My name is Kenny, and we are continuing our Dice Throne Missions solo campaign playthrough with Rogue. So if you recall, last time we defeated Dr. Octopus, and we have now been informed about Sauron, who was a villain in at least the animated series that I watched. I didn't read a whole lot of the comics. Um, Level 2, Sauron's Hunger. Boss fight. So this one's interesting. So in the last one, it was a regular mission and then a boss fight. This one seems to be a boss fight into a boss fight, and that'll kind of affect our board setup. As you can see right now, I have the glass that I was talking about earlier. That kind of helps us flatten this trifold and makes it easier for me to put tokens on and whatnot. So Sauron is draining the life force of mutants in the Savage Lands. To create a distraction, he scared a Stegosaurus into a rampage. Stop the beast quickly so you can catch up to Sauron. Alright, there's our Stegosaurus in the top right up there. Stegosaurus boss setup start with 25 health plus 15 per hero, plus 3 per oppression tokens on all heroes. At a glance, I don't know how you would get oppression tokens before the mission started. These are supposed to be independent missions, so it's not like the book has a campaign where I would have picked up some of those, I guess. So we're just going to ignore the oppression tokens. So he's going to start off with 25, 35, 40 health. All right, so we're going to put that over here for the Stegosaurus. And then we say additional setup, place health tokens on the Great Tree equal to 30 health plus 20 per hero, plus 4 per oppression token. So that's going to be 50, and I think this is the Great Tree over here. Okay. Main objective, goal, get the Stegosaurus to stop rampaging either by reducing its health to 0 or scaring it away by felling the Great Tree. Okay, so we can either take him down from 40 or take the tree down from 50. Dazing the Stegosaurus. What's a Stegosaur? Oh, they left off the US on that. In this mission, plot tokens, which are these exclamation points, represent daze tokens. Attacking the Stegosaur. Is it called Stegosaur? It says Stegosaurus up there. Okay, I'll just read it as it is, Stegosaur. Will cause him to gain daze tokens, weakening his attacks. Upon completion, if you fulfill the main objective, you gain 6 health and 3 momentum. Then flip this board for the final battle. Perfect reward. If your team completes the main objective by felling the Great Tree, distribute an additional 6 health. So if we defeat the tree instead of him, we gain, instead of the Stegosaurus, we gain additional rewards there. There's the bonus objective, the Great Tree. The tree is immune to everything except damage. Okay. Okay, so I guess you can't put any effects on it or anything like that. The Great Tree reaches 0 health, it falls down, scaring the Stegosaurus away. All right, crisis abilities, he's got 2 of them. He's either going to gain a shield or remove daze tokens. He's got a couple of abilities here. Again, we'll go over them as we hit them. For now, we did not gain any perks. I kind of went back and looked at perks, and it basically said that as you go in increasing in difficulty level, perks kind of help you if you're like a newer player or want a little slightly easier experience. So I think I'm going to try to go without perks and see how far I can get. Perks basically give you like additional starting health, increases to your momentum abilities, additional damage or other tokens like a dodge and things like that. All right, so it's a part of our setup. Let's go ahead and flip these tiles over, starting with 1. Got that there. This already feels better than putting it on the moving map. I got 2 more, so 6. And then there we go there. Okay. Rogue is starting out over here. Maybe we'll just say we're kind of coming in that way. And of course, with the red dice, that'll add boost tokens underneath them. If we're standing on them or we have them on our board, that will activate the crit effect of the ability that hits us. Stegosaurus does have a unique defense. This unique defense triggers against all attacks, including ultimate abilities. Gain a Daze token. So what does Daze do to us? It does not say. So it looks like for the Stegosaurus, reduced damage dealt by 2 per Daze token. So I guess we're just going to say Daze means we lose 2 damage. Okay, or reduce our damage by 2 per token. All right, I think we're ready to get started. Setup was quick. I love it. Oh, we need to roll a die to see where our crisis starts at 2, 1, 2. Good. So we've got some break there. 45 health, 2 CP, 4 cards. All right, now we start. We move. Oh, I forgot our allies. Let's see what we got here. We got Mantis. Once per round as an instant action, spend 1 momentum, a chosen hero heals 2. Exhaust while doing that action to heal an additional 3. That is big. Ant-Man. Recruit, gain a shield. Once per round during roll phase, spend 2 momentum. Increase or decrease one of your dice by the value of 1. Once per round. Okay. And if you exhaust them, increase or decrease one of your dice by the value of 1, 2, or 3 instead. So this is a promo card. And then we've got Professor Xavier, another promo card. Once per round during an opponent's roll phase, spend 3 momentum. Change one of the targets of a henchman's attack to a different chosen henchman, or no target. Target must follow range versus melee limitations. And then we can exhaust them without doing the first effect. For 2 momentum, prevent all damage and ignore all effects from a single incoming attack. Applies only to you. Okay. You know, Professor X is cool. I don't know that we'll be using him. I may start off with Ant-Man and then pick up Mantis later on if we're kind of down in health. It looks like, oh my goodness. This Stegosaurus hits for 17, 14. Wow. And its weakest does 4 undefendable damage. Oh, his tail swipe does 14 and the crit adds +3. Oh, okay. I think we may start with Mantis first. We'll see. I guess we have to build our momentum first, don't we? Let's gain 2. We skip our income phase. Let's see, I've got get rid of status effect tokens, head in the clouds, gain skyward and 2 ionic energy, and then upgrade the SAS. Ooh, SAS could at least deal 5 undefendable damage. And it gives us CP. So let's start with that, even though we're kind of burning all our CP early. We can get SAS, we can get a little bit of CP back. I think it's funny that the ability is called SAS. The new one's called Underdog. It's SAS and then Underdog. SAS 2 and then Underdog. So I'm looking at Mantis and Ant-Man. I'm going to wait because both of them require me to spend additional momentum that I don't have to activate their abilities. Oh. I can't hit the Stegosaurus from where I am, but I can hit the Great Tree. So I might as well do something. All right, so I've at least got the 3 hands. I just keep the 2 3s. Try to roll 2 6s to get Underdog. That seems kind of risky. None of my abilities are going to help me with my rolls. If I can get 3 of a kind, I could have gotten CP back. Let's keep the 2 3s and let's re-roll 3 dice. Second roll. We got 1 6 out of it and another 3. Man, that would hinge on me getting another 6. Maybe I just re-roll 2 of them? Or do I cut my losses? If I got 3 of a kind, I'll gain at least 1 CP. Seeking defense triggers against all attacks, including ultimate abilities. Gain a dazed token. You know, I think he gains the dazed token. Yeah, that's the only way to get dazed, actually. Attacking the Stegosaur will cause him to gain dazed tokens. Okay, so he doesn't have a defense. The dazed tokens are put on himself. So, but we're not attacking him. We're attacking the tree. I think we're just going to keep this and roll this 1 die. All right, we got a 1, so at least we got 4 touch. That'll deal 5 damage. Looking for anything that might boost that. Nope. I got 3 of a kind, so I gain 1 CP. And we'll deal 5 damage. They get the dazed token. No, it does not. We're hitting the tree for 5. So that's what we're next to. All right. That's all we can do there. Main phase 2. I don't have enough CP to do anything, and I don't want to do anything. Let me pause. I just threw a die. All right. So there's going to be 2 red under space number 1, which is all the way up there. And then let's see what abilities we got. Well, we got the slash, the swirl, and the 6. So he's going to do goring hit. Multi-strike range. Deal 17 damage. Reduce damage dealt by 2 per dazed token. He has no dazed token. That's 17 damage coming our way. So let's roll our 4 defense. We got almost nothing. Let's go leave these up. Oh, we don't have enough CP to gain Skyward. Okay. So the most we're going to do is hit the Stegosaurus for 1. Take him down to 39, and we're going to take 17. 8, 9, 10. Let me do it this way. With 45, 10 would take us 35, 28. Wow, that was a lot. Fortunately, there's no crit there. Didn't inflict knockdown. I think we're just going to have to go and strike him. Yeah. All right, Crisis. Move that up. We're going to move to... Man, I don't want to sit on that crit. Let's go here to gain the 2 momentum. Okay. We're going to gain 1 CP. We're going to draw a card. Vegas. Let's go ahead and do it. See if we can gain some additional CP. Yep, we gained 2. That takes us up to 4. That was very nice. So with our 2 momentum, we're going to pick up Mantis. Once per round is an instant action. We're going to spend 1 and heal 2. So we've definitely got to keep our momentum up so we can keep healing. All right, other than that, we're not going to do anything else. Let's go ahead and roll. Now we can actually attack the Stegosaurus. Or we just take out the tree. 2. I got a 4, 5, 6. So I like that. I'm going to re-roll these 2. Got another 6, so we at least got Skybound. And we had 3, 4, 5, 6. Skybound's better. And another 5. We don't have that upgrade. So we are going to do Skybound. Gain 1 CP. Gain Skyward. And deal 7 damage. So I see what they're doing here, right? So if I target the tree, I get the bonus objective, which is more health and more momentum going into the fight with Sauron. But if I attack this, but I'll take a lot of damage from the Stegosaurus. If I attack the Stegosaurus, then I'm at least putting daze on him, which would reduce the amount of damage he's doing to us. So that's the tricky part. Can I do enough damage to the tree before the Stegosaurus takes us out? And it seems pretty well like you got to make a really tough decision there. So I think I'm going to just attack the Stegosaurus. So we're going to deal... Oh, wait, he hit us. So we get 2 Ionic. We're going to hit him for 7. Plus the 2 Ionic. 9 damage. So it takes him down to 30. And it puts a daze on him. All right. That's it. So now it's their turn, or his turn. 1 and 3. Man, 1 is stacking really nice. I may have to jump on it after all. All right, and then it's all slashes, so he's going to do his weakest attack, which is Stomp. 4 undefendable damage. I say weakest attack, that still hurts. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually -2. So we're down to 28 again. Because of the... No, that's only for the first 2 abilities. So we're down to 26. Doesn't seem right. What was I at? Oh, now that 45, when I took the 17, so that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, yeah, 28, and I just took 4, so yeah, I am down to 24. Oh no, because I healed 2. That's what it was, so I'm up to 26. And then I gain 1 Ionic. Oh, I have Skyward. Let's do Skyward. Roll off. We tied, so I actually block all of it. So undefendable damage doesn't let me do my defensive roll, but I can still spend tokens. So I actually end up blocking all of the damage. So I will be back up to 30. Okay. Still getting a little used to Rogue's abilities. So I don't get this token. I took no damage. All right. End of the round. Gain a shield. Oh, it's gonna be rough. Roll 1 per hero, remove a daze per slash. Okay, did not remove any daze. All right, back to the top. We are gonna move here. I know, it's now fortunately it's not per crit. It's just once it's a crit, it's a crit. We get a card. We're gonna gain 1 CP, and we're gonna draw. So we got 6-it. You guys see that? Yeah, you can see it pretty good. Oh, wait, we didn't refill the allies. Who's here? Cloak. 3 momentum to get him. Recruit gains a shield. Defense kicker. Once per round, you may add range to your defense ability without spending momentum. If I exhaust and spend 2, prevent all damage from a single incoming attack. I actually messed up earlier, which I think dealt 1 damage to. So I'm going to give him the health back. When he hit me initially with that 17, I rolled my defense, but I can't because my defense is melee range, and he was too far away. So I give him that 1 damage back, because I think that's all I got out of that. All right. So Head in the Clouds will give me Skyward, and will also give me 2 Ionic Energy. We can reroll up to 2 dice, so we can change the value of one of our dice to 6. Okay. Here we go. Got a lot of blue there. Isn't going to do a whole lot for me, so I'm going to keep the 4 and the 5. And then reroll. I got a 6. Okay, and our last roll. Oh, well, that actually gives us nothing. So let's spend a CP, unfortunately. Actually, you know what? I'm going to spend a CP to try again. You are a chosen teammate may reroll up to 2 dice. So let's reroll these 2 ones. There we go. Still got another 1, but at least I got the 6 for Skybound. I am going to go ahead and spend 2 CP down to 3 to play Head in the Clouds. I'm going to gain Skyward and then 2 Ionic Energy. And then from Skybound, I will gain a CP. I will gain a Skyward. And I will deal 7 damage, discarding this 2 to deal 9 damage to Stegosaurus. The shield will absorb 3 of it, so 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's down to 25. And gets a daze. Okay, we are going to spend the last momentum we have to activate Mantis and heal 2. Yeah, once we get these 3, I think that's going to be great. We're going to get a real boost there. I still got a 6-it left, which is going to change the value of one of my dice. But I've also got a way to double Skyward's effect. So we'll see if we need to do that. So that is it. And then Stegos' turn. Yes, no 6, so he's not going to hit us with that big thing, but he is going to hit us with the tail swipe, which is almost just as bad. Okay. So 14 damage reduced by 2 per daze token, so that takes it down to 10. But then it's crit, so plus 3, that's 13. So 13 instead of 14 headed our way. Since we're adjacent, we can roll this defense. Okay, so we're going to deal at least 1 damage back. Let's just go ahead and take that. And then we're going to spend our Skywards. We beat him on that, so that's 3 more damage. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and use our other Skyward. We tied. So we're going to spend 2 CP to activate Cloudy. Play this card. after a Skyward token has been resolved to double its effect. So we're going to block 8 of that 13 damage, so we only take 5. 4, 5. We are down to 27. So pretty good. I was worried about the only way to get the shield is to tie, and I was worried about how often we were going to tie, but it seems to work out that way. All right, so now that their attack is complete, we get these tokens. Okay, and we get these before the end of the round. Look at that. So 2 health takes us up to 29, 1 momentum, and it's once per round, so we'll be able to use Mantis next time, and then we draw a card, which is Absorption. That'll boost our small and large straights. All right, top of the round, we go to our move phase. We're going to run all the way down here, gain 2 more health. You know what? I don't think I put 2 crit things out. It's 3 and 5. So 5 gets 1, 3 gets another. I think that's what it was. Oh well. My mistake. I'll try to remember next time. Gain 1 CP. Takes us to 3. Draw a card. Better D. So we do additional roll attempt. I'm liking Absorption. Let's see. 6 it costs 1. So I think we'll be fine there. So let's spend the 2 to improve this, which basically gives us more influence, which equates to more momentum. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I like that, so I think I'm going to hang on to that and see if we can get a 5. Nope, last roll. No. So we can either do the small straight, gain 2 influence and 7 damage, or we can do Brawl, which is just 5 damage. So I think we're going to go with Absorption 2. Inflict 2 influence, which is 3. Let's go ahead and spend 1 to gain 2 health from Mantis. Taking this up to 31. And then deal 7 damage. Did he hit us last time? No, we blocked. Yes, he did. We took 5 damage, so we get 1 ionic energy. So we'll go ahead and spend that. So that'll take it to 8. 8 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down to 13. And then he gets another daze. I almost feel like we can ignore him and just take out the tree, but I don't really need the bonus health, because I'll probably lose that much bonus health in trying to take out the tree, right? So we got better D, 6-hit status effect. Okay, we don't need any of that. So let's go ahead and move to the enemy's turn. Okay, so 4 and 5 are going to get tokens. We are on 4. That's unfortunate. See, we don't want to move over here because then we can't attack him unless we spend 1 momentum to add range. All right, he's got tail swipe again. So now it's 14 damage minus 6. So that's going to take it down to 8. And let's see what we can do. We don't have Skyward. Do I spend better D? Well, it costs 0. I'll spend better D to re-roll. We need 2 of the flights. Okay, we got 3 of them. So we'll at least block 2 damage. So we'll take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Takes us down to 25. We gain 1 ionic. Actually adds 3 damage. So 1, 2, 3. Which means we actually gain 2 ionic. That's because we're standing on a crit token. Alright. Ouch. We need to take him out quick. We're down to 22, he's down to 13. Let's move. I guess. Do we want to just go for the damage boost? Yeah, let's just go for the damage boost and see if we can take him out. So we get a +1 because we have the ionic 2. We gain 1 CP, draw a card. Samesies. So between those two, we might be able to just get our ultimate off. And that would be enough to finish him off. We have to roll at least 1 6 to start. I got 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take a risk and I'm going to re-roll everything. Okay. No more risks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we got 1 more roll. See if we can get that large. Got it. Man, we've been calling these a couple times. So with that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can do our large straight, inflict 3 influence. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to spend 1 on Mantis to gain 2 HP. So that takes us to 24. 9 damage. Oh, we're going to be shy 1? We are. 9 damage plus the 2 is 11, plus the 1 is 13. Oh, that's perfect. No, 12. It's 9 damage plus the 2. Nobody here does damage? No. Alright, so... Alright, here's what we're going to do. So 9 damage plus the 2 plus the 1 is 9 damage plus 2, 11, 12. So he's down to 1. 1 HP. Which, I mean, in all honesty, our defense could probably take him out. If he doesn't do stomp. But that means we got to survive it. So we are going to spend 1 momentum to let Mantis go and get Professor X. Because we can do 2 momentum to prevent all damage. New ally does come out. It is Dagger. Once per round during your roll phase, spend 2 momentum. Your attack becomes undefendable. That is awesome. Because then we could, well, his defense is, regardless, he's going to get it. So that doesn't matter. Oh, but we'll save that for when we go to Sauron. All right. Wow, I took him down to 1. I've got nothing to boost that. So we are done. Enemy turn. All right, he's going to do goring hit, 17 damage. Well, first of all, 3 and 6 will get tokens. We're sitting on 2, so we're good there. So we're not going to take the bonus damage. I think we go in to fight Sauron with just the with our HP, so we do want to go ahead and get rid of Professor X. That's going to be 17 damage. So let's spend 2 momentum. Oh. Oh, I can just spend 3 to change one of the targets of henchman's attack to a different chosen and still hang on to them. Let's do that. We can just change it to the tree. So we'll do 17 to the tree. 8 left on that one. Yeah, there we go. Must be around during an opponent's roll phase. Yeah. Okay. Change one of the targets of a henchman's attack. Oh yeah, we can't do that. This is the boss. So let's go back up to the 1. Put this back. Heals 10, 10, 5. We only did 5 to him. We just spend a 2 exhaust professor to avoid all the damage. And effects. Not that we would have been hit by knockdown. Okay. So now we get to move. Let's go ahead and get this stack. I don't know, do I still get all of these if I defeat them? Let's see, that's going to give me 1 CP. Let me look in the rule book here real quick. Yeah, I think it's only after the attack, so the rest would just go away. Ending a boss fight. Yeah, okay. No, you know, I picked them up. Hold on, let me check. Okay, seems like you only get them after the boss attack, so these will just kind of get discarded. Did the boss attack me? He did. What am I doing? Not paying attention. Too much stuff going on. Let me roll my defense. If I get 2 hands, that automatically takes them out. Yeah, because I still get a defensive roll. There we go. That takes them out. So I don't gain that 1 CP because I would have never moved to it. And that's it. So what I forgot is when he attacked with the goring hit, even though I used Professor to prevent all the damage, I still get my defensive roll, which was enough to do the 2 touch, which dealt the 1 damage to take him down to 0. So we defeated, and then we're just going to stack these over here for the next mission. This one was already revealed, so it just gets discarded. All right, so all these tokens go away. 9s and 10s go here. 5 goes here. These go away. Road comes off. Boss health comes off. Crisis comes off. All right. Now we're going to flip this. Okay, let's make sure our little magnet gets down there. All right. So now we will be facing off against Sauron. Looks like we only need the 1 glass. I like these glasses. They do help keep the mat down. It makes it easier because every time I try to pick things up, I'm kind of picking the mat up. So that helps too. Okay, boss fight, Sauron. You find Sauron just as he's about to drain the life force of a mutant. Strength is the low of the jungle. He screeches, "You cannot stop my hunger." Boss setup, start with 25 health plus 15 per hero plus 3 per oppression token on all heroes. So 25, 40. He's also going to start with 40. We heal 6. So that takes us up to 30. And we gain 3 momentum. That was our reward at the end of that battle. Okay, it's got a bunch of tokens. So let's start with 1. Status effect or momentum. CP. 1, 2, 3. Health. CP. 5. 6. We'll go bottom left. The dodge token, and then the top. +1 damage. All right. Main objective, reduce Sauron to 0 health. Upon completion, you win. Sauron retreats and the mutant villagers are saved. His crisis abilities, one will give him shields, one will remove negative status effect, a heal, a captivating glare. So it'll inflict paralyze and target it on all heroes. Okay, Hungry Howl, which is where now. Sauron will gain flight. Each hero receives collateral damage equal to the number of CP that hero has times 1, up to a maximum of 8. Ouch. Let's go ahead and roll the die to see where his track starts. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's at the bottom too, so he's not too far off from actually doing that to us. I guess we're going to start off over here. It's kind of the path we're coming in, like that. I think we get our CP, our income phase, because we just kind of continue, flip over and continue. So let's go ahead and move. We can move wherever we want. So let's go here while he doesn't have any crit yet. Get this 4 health. All right, then we gain 1 CP and we draw 1 card. Get that out of here. Remove a status effect token. Let's look at his abilities real quick. So he's got 9 damage. We lose a CP, inflict dominance. I don't know what that does. Unique status effect. When a player with this token attacks, they must roll a die. On 1, they must choose a teammate to target instead. If they cannot, they must discard 1 card randomly. Okay, then remove this token. 2 to 5, do nothing. On 6, remove this token. So 1 is the bad one on that. Inflict targeted. Negative status effect. When a player with this token is attacked by an opponent, the attacker increases their damage by 2. And then crit. If opponent loses any CP, add 2 damage. Okay. And that ability takes away CP. Frightful Aura is the defense to prevent 2 damage. It's going to prevent 2 damage all the time. All right, so let's go ahead and start. Or continue. Let's see here. I could pick up Dagger and make our attacks undefendable. Let's do that. We're going to spend 1 to pick her up to the team. And then once per round during the roll phase, we can spend 2 to make our attack undefendable. Which means it'll skip his damage prevention there. I really like these heroes and the effects they bring. There's 2 6s. That's a good start. There's a third 6. Oh, that hurts my soul. Oh, I got samesies and I got 6-it. I mean, he's going to hurt us if we have CP, so let's spend 1 CP to do samesies. And then let's spend another CP to do 6-it. And let's just get our ultimate off right off the bat. So we'll gain 1 CP. So that's nice. That offsets that. Gain 2 Skyward. Inflict 3 Influence, which is 3 momentum for us. Ooh boy. Which means we're going to get quite a few of our undefendable damages off. And then we're going to do 11 undefendable damage. So that'll take him down to 29. That's an awesome first turn on Sauron. So Rogue just, felled the Stegosaurus, flew straight through the jungle, and punched Sauron right in the face, or high altitude. So she flew up out of the jungle, saw him wherever he was on the ground, and flew straight down. Punched them in the face. All right, and that was 6-it. So we don't have a lot of those anymore. We have a lot of status effect removal. So we still got a ways to go here. That is all we can do. So now it goes to Sauron's turn. And let's see. So there's a slash. He's not going to do the first ability. Slash into spirals. All right, I'm going to do dive bomb. So we lose a CP. Oh wait, first of all, 2 and 4 get face down tokens. We're on 6, so no crit for us. Okay. We lose 1 CP. He's going to throw 7 damage at us. So let's go ahead and roll our defense. Need at least 2 flights. We got 2 6s. We can't re-roll any of those. So we're going to spend one of these skywards before we gain the other one. And we're going to gain an ionic energy to do a roll-off. We beat him, so that's 3 damage headed his way. We're going to spend all 3 of them, actually. So second roll-off. Tie, so we're going to prevent 4 damage. And the last roll-off, we lost it with no way to change it. So we're going to do 3 to him, take him down to 26. We're going to block 4 of the 7, which means we're going to take 3. So 1, 2, 3. We're down to 31. And he's down to 26. So we took 3. We gained another ionic energy. Okay. Crisis clock moves. He's going to roll a die. Oh, he just heals 3 for each hero that has any CP. You didn't even roll. He's just going to straight up heal 3. There goes that bonus damage from our defense. Okay. Now we're going to move. We're going to go here. Heal 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to gain 1 CP. We're going to draw 1 card. Transference. We have 3 cards to mitigate and remove status effects, all while trying to avoid them. All right, hopefully Dagger can help us with some undefendable damage. Let's see here. We got 3, 4, 5. I think we can head in that direction. Reroll these 2. 3 and a 5. Let's reroll them again. They're the 6. So we have the small straight. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. All right. But we can spend, so inflict 2 influence, which will give us 2 momentum, and we'll just use that to make our attack undefendable. We'll add these 2 to it, so that's 9 undefendable damage, taking them down to 20. Very nice. Yeah, man. So far I've, when I played last time and I played a trial game, the allies really have significant effects, like especially with Rogue, and I think Rogue is the big one because she gets so much momentum. So I think it's pretty cool. So she gets a lot of boost because she's losing that ability. She can put them in the allies. So main phase 2, we've got no status tokens. He's got no status tokens we can get rid of. So, oh, his next thing is going to deal damage to us equal to our CP. But there's really nothing. Get rid of, oops. All right, so he's not going to do Drain Life Force, but he's going to do Dive Bomb again. Okay. Lose a CP. He's going to come at us with 7 damage. Oh, wait, so 5 and 3 get these. We're on 5, so that's going to be a crit. 3 gets his first one, which means he's going to inflict targeted. I think that happens now, so that's going to add to their attack. I think it's persistent. Persistent, yep. That's going to add 2 to his attack. So it's looking at 9 coming at us. Let's roll our defense. Okay, so we just deal 1 damage back. And then we're looking at, wow, 9 damage. No way to stop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That takes us down to 25. All right. End of the round. This thing moves. Oh man, Sauron gains flight. This means it's going to be hard to hit him next time. Each hero receives collateral damage equal to the number of CP times 1. So we take 1 damage. So good thing we didn't have that much CP. Down to 24. Okay. Let's see what flight does. Let's refresh it. Players may choose to spend these tokens at any time during the roll phase. Once spent, roll 2 dice. If a 6 was rolled, activate the token. When activated during offensive roll phase, the attack becomes undefendable. When activated during defensive roll phase, inflict all incoming damage. Henchmen and bosses will spend 1 flight token if they successfully activate a defendable attack, only affecting the first attacked hero. They will spend all flight tokens necessary during their defensive roll phase to prevent a source dealing 4+ damage, or to prevent lethal damage. Okay, so probably going to activate it during his defense phase. All right, so we're going to move, and I didn't want to get this crit, but we're going to go ahead and do it to gain the 5 health, taking us up to 29. Gain 1 CP, and we draw a card. All right, we're going to spend 1 CP. Actually, yeah, we might as well. Remove a status effect token from a chosen player. He doesn't gain status effects, so it's not like we're going to remove it from him. Get rid of that targeted. Oh, actually, we're going to get rid of that flight. Yeah. Oh, actually, we only have 2 CP, unfortunately. We're going to leave the flight, right? And instead, what we're going to do is spend the 2 CP, take us down to 0. Instead of get that out of here, we're going to do transference. Transfer 1 status effect token from a chosen player to another chosen player. So we're going to take it. Now we got flight. And hopefully after our roll, we can gain some CP, because a lot of our abilities will give us CP, actually. Skybound will, SAS. And then we can use status effect to get rid of the targeted. All right, so let's roll. And keep in mind, we got 3, 4, 5. We can get rid of, we can make our attack undefendable. Still nothing. Of course, we have to get an attack off. Well, that's not good. Oh, we have leech. Okay. And that's the best we can do. With what we rolled. Yeah. Man, so close to something else. All right. We get Ionic Energy 1. And then we roll a die, see how much health we steal. We got a flight, so steal 3 health and gain ionic energy 1. So because we're stealing, his defense doesn't go off. 1, 2, 3. He's down to 16. 1, 2, 3. We're up to 32. You may spend CP to increase the value of this die by 1. We have no CP anyways, because that still would have been good. Because if we would, no, we wouldn't have gotten anything better. If it was a 5, then we'd roll it up to the next symbol. All right. We did not get a CP to get rid of this targeted, so their turn. Okay. We did not get a 6, so we're not doing Drain Life Force. We got a slash into swirls again, so it's going to be Dive Bomb. We lose the CP, but we don't have any. We're crit, so we get targeted, but it's a stack limit of 1. Yep. So he's going to deal 2 extra damage to us, so let's go ahead and... Oh, we have flight too. Ignore all damage. So spend the flight first. Roll 2 dice. If we get a 6, we avoid all damage. We did not. So now let's roll the 4 for our defense. Oh, now we roll 6s. So we at least deal 1 damage to Sauron. And with the 2 6s, actually, we're going to get a flight, or a skyward, and an ionic energy. So let's spend this and see if we can deal some damage back to him or mitigate. Oh, tied. So we mitigated 4 damage. So 7 plus 2, 9. Minus the 4, that's 5 to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That takes us down to 27. And we get this. Remove a status effect or gain a momentum. So we're going to remove the status effect. All right. This is going to go here, which means they're going to heal 3. Heal 3 for each hero that has any CP. We have 0 CP. He's not healing for nothing. All right, now we're going to move. The 1 damage is too far away. I think we can just stay there. He's got 15 left. Oh, but that's 1 CP. Yeah. We got baited by the 1 CP. And then income phase, so now we at least have 2 CP to work with. What am I doing here? Forgot to show another ally. Nightcrawler. Recruit, gain a shield. Once per round during your main phase, spend 2 momentum. Take an additional move on the board. Then deal 2 collateral damage to an enemy within melee range. Wow. Very nice. Then we just drew 1 more time. We can perform an additional roll attempt. Actually, as cool as the graphics are, let's need to look at the text. I don't know if you guys can still kind of see them. Okay. We need to do 15 damage. I don't think he can kill us in 1 shot anyways. I mean, we got 1, 2, 3. I almost feel like we should keep that 5. Because if we're going to get a straight, that 5 is going to be a part of it. Or do I just re-roll everything? I'm just going to re-roll everything. Because nothing else is going to come out of that. Numbers are too low. There we go. There's at least 4, 5, 6. We get 1 more roll. Oh, what? Oops. That was a 4. I think we get nothing. Man, that means we got to use 1 more time. Which against this boss, it's probably good to spend CP anyways. 1 more roll attempt. Let's try this. All right, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to spend the 2 momentum. So actually, hold on here. So we are doing absorption 2, inflict 3 influence, so we gain 3. That takes us to 9. Then we spend 2 for dagger to make it undefendable, plus 2 more. That's 11 undefendable damage. Taking him down to 4 HP. I can only spend 2 tokens. I could spend a CP to do another token, but it's only 1 more damage. If I had some 2s in there, then maybe. Which I'm thinking I forgot to get ionic energy again at some point. All right, so there's that. So now it's their turn. Oh, we finally got the 6. So 3 and 4 are going to get these tiles. What are we standing on? 2. Good. So we're not going to get the crit. We're not going to get knocked down. Knockdown's pretty brutal. You have to spend 2 CP before the start of their turn, their offensive roll. If they don't, we skip our offensive roll phase. So we get knocked down and we can't get up fast enough, basically. Oh no, this is dominus, not knockdown. What am I talking about? Anyways, we don't get the dominus. Opponent loses 1 CP. That's our only CP. And they're going to attempt to deal 9 damage to us. I'd say it's going to be a pretty successful attempt since we can't block a whole lot. Oh, maybe we can. That was a 6. So we deal 1 to them. And actually, we're going to get 2 Skyward and an Ionic Energy. To their attack, not their defense. If we can roll higher than them, then it just kills them. And we did, with a 6 no less. So that ends up doing 3 damage because of Skyward. That takes Sauron down to 0. We are still going to take the 9. Nothing to prevent it. Heck. We're going to... Oh, we spent 1 Skyward for that 3 damage. So let's spend the other one. We tied, so that actually happens more often than I thought. Maybe I'm just lucky today. So that's minus 4 damage. If we had, we also have, well, we don't have a CP to do it, but we could have changed the value of our roll anyways, if we had CP. So 9, that's actually 5 damage, takes us down to 22. Oh, I feel like I forgot something. No, it's during his attack. I was thinking he was going to get defense and that he's hanging on and we got to trudge through that defense. But this is on his attack. Our defense hit him for 3, plus the 1 from our defense in Skyward. And that basically dealt the 4 damage, undefendable damage that took him out. So that is mission 2, difficulty level 2. We took down the Stegosaurus that Sauron set loose. And then we tracked down Sauron and took him down as well. So, man, I love Dagger. I feel I don't want to have to like shuffle the allies and then see if I get something else cool, but there's a lot of cool in there. So, excuse me, we'll see what else comes out of that. So, what was this face down? Which would we have gotten? 2 CP. So, that is mission 2. I'm going to keep going to 3, 4, and 5. Since I'm only doing 5, what I may do is Rogue for these first 5, and then I'll pull out like the Ninja or my Vampire Lord, and then pick 5 other bosses. Of course, if there's a character you'd like to see, let me know. I'll play them instead. I have Dice Throne Season 1 we rolled. I have Season 2. I have Marvel Avengers. Is it called Avengers? Might just be Marvel Dice Throne. And then I have the X-Men. So if there's any character in there you'd like to see, drop them in the comments. Otherwise, I'm going to go with Tried and True with my Ninja and Vampire Lord. So this is Wizard of Mo Games, signing off.